Up to today. Trying to remember if I've even been on here since last week's stream. Come on. Oh, no, that's... I must have, because I don't have anything in my pocket. All right. It's raining. Could go fishing. I don't have anything to put away, I don't think. Potion of water breathing. Where did I get those? Probably got those out of a chest or out of a buried treasure. I think I did that off stream. I had a couple locations and I went and looked for them. That's right, I did. Hey Ajax, how's your afternoon? Mike says, I'd love to retire, but wife would get mad about living in our car. Yeah, I can understand that. Ron says, hey, it's not living in your car, it's mobile tiny home living. It's all the fad now. Yes, the things we come up with. So, there's the pink sheep that needs a name. There's a white sheep that might get slaughtered for its wool, like the pig gets slaughtered for its pork chops. We could go back and do a little more nether mining. Could harvest my crops. Could harvest the trees. Yeah, that was a thing. Let's see. We could inspect the iron farm. There we go. Everything is well here. Ajax says, I might be new here this minute. Do I have that as a redemption, or is that... I don't know. We'll harvest some pumpkins. Wait, what? And Ron says he might be new here too. And Mike Burton. Oh, everybody might be new here. What are we doing, guys? I don't need... You know, I finally got some redemptions working a few days ago for the first time. I've already forgotten what I put in place. Of course, you guys probably have figured out how to work around them. More sheep. Okay. Well, we're just kind of focusing. Well, I put a little, some honey stuff here and some candles. Because honey farm's doing quite well. I need to build a barn. My poor animals. I have to stay out in the weather, and they're looking awfully skinny. Except for the one horse. He's got armor on. Can you put armor on skeleton horses? I've never tried. I don't know. I don't think you can, right? I mean, even if I had... No, because they don't have a box to allow you to do that. Oh, screen still... Thank you. That's not the first time I've ever done that. You guys haven't seen anything I've been doing, which wasn't really anything. Just kind of yammering on. Pink sheep. There was a white sheep out here and a pig. I killed it. That's all you missed. You missed me going up successfully the first time, and just double checking the iron farm. All is well. I harvested a few pumpkins. I went over to the honey farm, which is doing well. Yeah, you want to give up your wool. I ignored chickens. I planted those. Planted. Do you plant candles? Honey farm doing well. Does it sound like a repeat? It sounds like deja vu. You've been here before? Ron says, I don't think that they have an inventory, so sadly, no. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they do either. They sure have long faces, though, don't they? Do the regular horses have long faces like that? Look at your face. Nope. I don't think their faces are as long. Have stuff in here to get rid of. Oh, I got lots of copper. I know what we could do with copper. I haven't played with any of the new copper yet. And Ron, it's too bad we're not over on Sakura's Mystery, because I stole your idea of the pixel art in the giant frames like you do, and I'm making a Halloween themed pixel art over there, but that's where I play on Thursdays, and I'm here on Fridays. Anyway, since I was last on here, since I was last on here on stream, I did clear out a little bit more of this area and leveled it out, filled in a few holes and such. And I think this is where I'm going to put my barn, and then I can move the horses over here. I don't know how big to make my barn, though. That's kind of how B rolls. A lot of indecision. I don't even know what I want to make the barn out of. Well, I do know that the first probably a couple bottom layers around it will be like this. It'll be the cobblestone. So I guess I should check my cobblestone supplies, huh? What do we have? There's my cobblestone generator over here. Okay. So today, the big day, we go to the end, or not yet? Not yet. But funny you should bring that up, Ajax, because off stream I was out exploring, and that direction, mostly west but a little bit to the north, I found a village. I'm trying to remember what prompted me after I went to the village to look on Chunk Base. And at first I didn't see any of the little stronghold locator symbols, the little eye on the map. And I looked a little bit closer at that village, and there was just the tiniest sliver of something kind of hiding underneath the village icon. And sure enough, under that village is where there's a stronghold. So there's a possibility we could at least attempt to dig down to it. Pale oak doors look barny. That is true, they do. 15 times, for the barn, the dimensions. Yeah, odd numbers by some longer number. Yeah. So that could be a potential. The problem for me at the moment would be, I think I only have 5 ender pearls. And I forget how you make Eyes of Ender for the end portal frame. What does it take? Probably takes something ridiculous like blaze rods or something. Yeah. Guess who hasn't been to a fortress either? Hi, Eric. Welcome in. How you doing today? Yeah. Hi, Scrub. How are you today, too? So, yeah, I was just sitting here talking that I do know where to find the end portal, but there's a few problems. One, of course, I haven't dug down into the stronghold, and I haven't been to a fortress in the Nether in order to find blaze rods. Hey, Moon. Welcome in. Good to see you here. So I'm just kind of standing here at the moment in the rain. It's kind of rainy out, deciding what to do next. Finally, on this side, yeah. I think you were here once before for just a few moments in one of my streams where you were able to chat. But yeah, I think I'll go in and sleep. Guys are trying to tell me what I should do today. I'm trying to decide, because one thing hinges on another, and all of it hinges on B's bravery or lack thereof. Yeah, very little, sadly, but I got time at the moment. Well, that's good. I'm glad you do. It's good to see you here. So, let's see. The bee is thinking, trying to decide. So, let's see. I would have to find a fortress before I can make Eyes of Ender, so that I can go to the stronghold where I could find the end portal. Can you tell I'm kind of dragging my feet maybe a little? But I had no plans for the day other than thinking about building a barn. So let's see, maybe I'll just harvest a few crops at first while I think about this. Why am I doing it that way? I've grown past that, bee. I'm making everyone dizzy by going back and forth like that. I don't have a huge garden plot in this world. This is the extent of my garden. For some reason that seems jittery to me. Sheep. Barn be nice too. Yep, it would be. I don't have a plan for it though. So, like most of my builds, I never plan ahead. Farming is kind of satisfying. It is. I remember just logging in to harvest for 6 hours. Really? You did that on stream or just while you were playing off stream? Or fishing? Yeah, I could have done that a little earlier. It was raining. I considered it. But if I were to do things like just this most of the time, I would have to have people asking questions or something, so I'd have something to talk about, because I don't always come up with things on my own. Not real good in the conversational giftedness. I know a lot of people kind of just come up with all kinds of stuff. And what is it? Eric does his singing, and no, B does not do karaoke. Go to end, tear down, end city, build purple barn. This is kind of a plains, birchy, foresty kind of area. I don't think that would look good here. Nice suggestion, though. Let's see. I can't get to the end until I get the blaze powder, then, huh? Because wait, is there a villager that sells Eyes of Ender? Or just the pearls? And which one is it? Is it that cleric dude? I'm not sure mine sells either of those items, honestly. Small chance you have a full... yeah, very slim chance. Most of the portals I've ever seen in any worlds I've been on, whether a solo world or... I haven't been to too many in a solo world, but in other worlds with like my family and the servers that I've been on, I don't think they've ever had even close to a, well, not even close to that. Yeah, I'll finish my sentence before moving on to the next thought. Let's check my cleric here and see what he sells. I don't think he sells... Yeah, he just sells the pearls, and I don't even have him unlocked to that point yet. Which, the fact that he sells pearls is fine, because I will need them. Because I think I've only managed to get 5 to this point. Cleric sells pearls, no blaze rods, but the source. Yeah, pretty sure about that, yeah. Gather netherrack, turn to red nether brick and build barn. Yeah, that could look good here. I like red nether brick. You missed the tour of Sakura's Mystery Season 1, which was the very first realm I was on. And that was community realm hosted by TNC Cuban. And that whole nether hub was done in red nether brick and was it black terracotta? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think it was black terracotta, which kind of has more of a, to me, a brownish hue to it. Blaze rods what make the peaceful challenge impossible. Right. Yeah, and see, I spent my first 9 months of Minecraft in peaceful mode. That's how much of a chicken I was. So you guys are encouraging the bee to be brave. Hi, Kirgon. I almost missed your message there. How are you doing today? And that reminds me, let's see, who do I have here that are mods? If mods could do shout-outs. If Scrub is still here, could do the shout-out for Ron, for Mr. Moon, for Kirgon, for, let's see, Eric was here, probably still lurking, and even Scrub himself. I'm scrolling back in my chat list to see. Yeah. Now, Mike, are you a streamer? I'm trying to remember. I've got so many mics out there, sometimes I start confusing you all. Oh, I was dealing with this stuff. Bravery comes in many forms. Well, we can't argue that. No, you don't stream. Okay. You mean like all the skies that... Yes. Let's see. We have sky underbar NS. We have sky NZ. We have sky fire. And how many more? I'm a chatter and a pot stirrer. Yeah. Gosh, yeah. All the mics and all the skies, and there's even a few of us bees actually. And well, Combi's name does not have B-E-E in it. There's the B-Y, so it kind of, I think, gets a bit of a B rap as well. And there's JCB, and there's probably a few others that I'm missing as well. Put all this stuff away in their respective chests. And if Nope gets here, I need to ask Nope a question. He's ignored my... Maybe he's working. I don't know what Nope does these days. Nope is one of my other mods as well as a server mate, and on stream yesterday he redeemed Name a Villager. So he's my first redemption on that. But I don't have the clarification in there for the mention as to which villager they would like to have named, because you can take your pick as long as I have one of that type, and whether in this world, Lost and Alone, or in Name a Villager. Ron wants one named Sky Sky. And do you have a preference as to villager? I gotta write this down. And I'm going to assume you would like it here in this world. Let's see. Capital SKY underbar SKY. No preference in this world. Okay. Now I get to find a name tag. Name tags are in the drops. And I can't remember. I've probably put a cooldown on some of this stuff. Let's see. Do you guys see that little keyboard that pops up? I hate that little keyboard that pops up. It's only been doing that now since the update. Oh, you did. I was about to name a bunch of them. Yeah. I think I put a cooldown and maybe even a... You don't see on my screen that there's a little keyboard underneath what I have on screen? Really? That's interesting. Wonder if it just shows up for me because I use a controller. Do this. That's interesting. But it's annoying, and it's only been there since this update. Evewee, hello, first time in the chat here. Nice to see ya. Yeah. So let's see. You sure you don't have a preference, Ron? Because we've got... I should have put who that was by. Huh. I gotta figure all this out. Well, we'll just put a name on it for now, and I'll keep track of who it was. I'll probably start a book and quill, and I'll keep that information in there as to who did it and on what date. We have farmers. We have one fisherman. We have the cartographer, butcher, cleric, and shepherd. Just one of those. But we have a whole bunch of librarians. So I could do a librarian. We have several stonemasons. fact, we have 5 stonemasons. We have a few, let's see, those are the weaponsmith. These are the toolsmiths. No, yeah, these are the, I always get them confused. I don't want to name you yet. Toolsmiths, okay. Toolsmiths have the weaponsmith block. Kind of weird, huh? And the weaponsmith has those. Okay, I would have thought it was the reverse. And these are the armorers. And one Fletcher. Maritimer. How about the fisherman, since I'm a maritimer? Hey, okay. We'll do the fisherman. He will now be named Sky. Did I spell it right? I hope I spelled it right. So he's named. Yay! I think you may be seeing things. No, it's there. And I know a couple other people had the same problem. I think it was Mickey. I think it's just those of us who use controller, maybe? I don't know. I think of it like the weaponsmith uses the grindstone to sharpen weapons. But he could be sharpening his axe, but then I guess an axe also doubles as a weapon. My grandmother had a big old round grindstone that she actually sat on a seat and foot power, like a bicycle, pedaled the grindstone to go in circles, and I remember her sharpening axes on it. Moon says, I'm pretty sure it's just that. When I streamed on PS4, it would only show for me. Okay, so then I guess it only shows for the person that's playing. It doesn't actually show on the stream screen. Okay, well, that's kind of good to know, I guess. But it's annoying, and I wish they'd take it away. I don't want to see it. I tried to look in all the various different settings areas to remove it and couldn't find anything. And I even had my son look, because he's a little more adept at where things might be just in general, and he couldn't find it either. So it's there until enough people complain to Mojang about it and they decide to get rid of it, if they do. But I hope they do, because I don't want to have to go to just keyboard. It's mildly annoying, and I'm sure I'll get used to it. Now, what was I doing? Okay, I named the villager. We accomplished that. We've got one accomplishment in the first half hour of stream. You proud of me? Let me think about something here. Oh gosh, I do not want to go into the Nether. But I need to find the fortress. I'm looking in a couple notes, because I thought I had written down a location of the Nether fortress. Starting to go ahead and use chunk base a little bit more for a few things. I should have probably pulled that out. It is my Lost and Alone folder, isn't it? Nope, that was no wonder I couldn't find it. That was Sakura's Mysteries folder. What did I do with Lost and Alone? Oh, it's up there. Hang on one moment. I'm pretending to stretch even without the redemption. There we go. Oh, there was another thing. And I gotta figure out trying to come up with an idea. Stretch. Thanks, Ron. I already was up and stretching, but I'll do it. Okay. We stretch left. And we... Ooh, ouch. That hurt the back, though. I can't do that one too much. Yeah, those of us with back problems, we've got to be careful how we do our stretches. Yes. Okay. Pardon the rustle and shuffle of paperwork. I'm looking for some notes. Okay, I have a whole list of things to do, actually. Mike says, time to eat. Have a good rest of stream. Glad I caught you on. Thank you very much for showing up today, Mike, and glad you were able to make it. Enjoy your eat time. Let's see. Here's a list of several things that I actually have put down here. Make a mob grinder or farm. I do have a skelly spawner that I found, but when I wrote this down as a mob grinder, it's the actual mob farm, but I don't think I have enough. I would have to grind a lot of cobblestone still to make that, I think. Make a kelp farm. Make a graveyard or a death crypt, an aquarium, roads and a rail system, bridges were needed. Gotta make a pumpkin and melon farm, but I need a tutorial for that. Same with my wool farms and crop farms. Cities, shops. I have all kinds of stuff that I put on here. The barn, obviously texturizing the trading center. But I'm still not finding what I was looking for. That's the chords. So I guess I don't have it written down. I'm not going to look it up. Well, we could still go into the Nether and do mining again. That ever exciting Nether mining and crossing my hydrate. Thank you, Ajax. Yes, indeed, I do need to do that. There we go. That's my water. I only drink coffee and water, so water it is. I already had my coffee. Oh, sorry, Evie, I missed your question. Is this your own world B or an SMP? It's cool. This is my own world. It's a solo world that I started in right around the 4th of July, I guess it was. It was even before I started streaming. I've only been streaming just over 2 months. The 27th was my 2-month anniversary. I started this world just kind of as some place to play on because the server that I do play on was still down. They hadn't brought it back up. It had been down for months. And that one is approaching 2 years old and will be starting new in January. But this world, the spawn area is off that direction and then that way over the hill. There really isn't a whole lot over there at the moment. I did build my starter base, I dug into the side of a cliff and set up a little bit of housekeeping, made a mine and a enchantment library. And that's about all I did there. And then I came over here to the village and set up my villagers and a mob farm. Not a mob farm. An iron farm. I have more iron than I even know what to do with at this point. I've got all this. Nope, not those chests. These chests. Tons of iron. I think that one might even, yep, that one's almost full too. So 3 double chests of iron ingots for the most part. And where did I put, and all the blocks that I've condensed already. So I have a ton. And the storage, room I have done just in the last 2 weeks, trying to organize it. I don't have a lot of item quantities yet. Some of these are even empty or near empty. Yeah, I can see how much I've acquired, not a lot. But I just stumbling over my words. I'm considering this world more of a long-term world, not necessarily what everybody's calling these days a forever world. But it will be kind of for the long run. I have a pink sheep. Pink sheep needs a name too. I get sidetracked easily. My thoughts get disjointed. See, I already harvested, didn't I? Yes, I did. I still haven't decided if I'm going into the Nether. We could do Nether mining. We could go over. You know what? Maybe what we'll do is go to that other village. It's in a savanna. And I can start digging and at least locating the stronghold portal room. Yes, I know what I'm trying to say. Of course I do. Now, did I write down the coords to get back over there? I swear, some days I am more brain dead than anything. I was rewatching my stream from yesterday, right before I started streaming today. And I was having the same problem yesterday. It was like yesterday I couldn't remember the name of the little black things that give you the ink sacs, and Ajax and Scrublord both told me squid with a question mark, and they of course were absolutely right, but to me it just wasn't seeming like squid was what they should be named. And I knew they weren't octopus or octopi if it's plural, but villages. I wrote it down. Where did I write it down? I don't know where I wrote it down. Oh, there is the one for the Nether Fortress, though. Oh, and there's the one for the stronghold. Ah, I did find it. Okay. So, do we try to find the Nether Fortress? Or do we go to the village and dig for the stronghold and at least try to locate the portal and see how many eyes of Ender the bee needs? And what do I need while we're thinking about that? You know what? I'm going to do this myself. Let's see. Shout out Ron. I think he was the first one here. Ron was first. I'm going to write these down real quick, guys. Sorry. I have to put up with my silence. That's probably not a bad thing. There's Eric. I'm going to make a list so I don't forget who to give shout outs to. There's Scrub. Actually, I think Scrub, in one of the previous streams, he wasn't able to get the shout outs to work. And then there's Moon. We'll get one for him. And if I miss getting the shout outs done for anyone, can always click on their name and click through and go straight to their channels and give them a follow. These are all wonderful people. Kirgon MC. Making sure I'm not missing anyone on my list. Okay. We'll get there. Let's see, and Eric was an Eric Underbar Bannister. Scrub is capital there. LORDXL. Okay, we'll get these going as time progresses. Okay, what can I trade with him so we can get him leveled up? I don't know how much of those he needs. Yeah. Guess I could always use redstone. Still doesn't level them. Some of these guys, it's really hard to level them up. Okay, where do I have my extra emeralds? Where did I put them? I don't think I have them up here. No. 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 Downstairs? Must be downstairs. I think I put them in the ore box. I did. So we'll take a few more of those. We'll trade with whoever we can. Well, yeah. I want this guy leveled up so I can get his ender pearls. I know what I'm trying to say. Of course I do. Oh, that goes so slow, doesn't it? Oh. See if I could get him down here. I got lots of that stuff. Don't want to give him my gold, but that'll probably make him go up really fast, won't it? Okay. Getting there. Still more? No, yeah, there we go. Okay, now we got him. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that, no, how many does it take? 3, 4, it takes 12 or 16. Good afternoon, Dragon. How are you today? Just getting home from a very crazy day. I guess that answers that. You've had a crazy day. Okay, well, I hope the day gets less crazy and that you can relax now that you're getting home. Let's see, 5 and 7 is 12. Do whatever you need be. Problem is I need to do it all. The bigger problem is my indecision makes me overthink things and makes me think, oh, I need to do this, and then I squirrel and go and do something else, and then I do that, and well, we'll just get a bunch of these. We'll max him out. Okay. I'll put up here. We'll put that back up there. Okay. We'll put the blue stuff back there. We'll put these back down here. Don't need those. Where am I putting ender pearls? Where are my other 5? In drops? No. In put away? Yes. Okay, so I have an extra one. That's good. Okay, and I can put those away. Put the wool away. My teenager says she is going to cook dinner, so I'm going to put my feet up. Very good. Moon says, have you been to the streams we all squirrel, Mama? Yeah, I know. Problem lately is there's just too many people streaming, and by the time you and Jazz both went live last night, I was already in 4 streams that I was watching. And it's like, this isn't fair. I want to be everywhere. Okay, putting things away. Those go there. This goes here with the butcher. And the potatoes. What was I doing with the rotten potatoes? Spoiled potatoes. Poisoned potatoes. I know they have a name. I don't know where I put them, but I'll put them in here for now, just because I don't want to deal with them. The Nether is such a problem place. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I gotta go back in and sleep. Now tonight, I'd not recommend the stream. It's a new spooky season game. Okay, yeah. I hear ya. I'll sleep. Another problem is when it gets to be 8 o'clock at night, my time, somewhere between 8 and 9, is usually when I go downstairs and sit in the recliner and put the laptop in my lap and start watching stuff. And I can't watch as many streams at the same time. And I can sit there and start watching, and because I'm finally really relaxed, I fall asleep. Yeah, it's a thing. Okay, B, what were you doing? Oh, yes. Get the next shout out going here. That was Eric that came in. Esther. Okay, taking these in order. Zoom. Eat. Got plenty of food on me. What do I have for armor? Oh gosh, if I go in the Nether and I lose my armor, I have a couple pieces fully done for backup, but those have thorns on them, and I don't like wearing those. Doesn't have much. I think I'll put the protection on to go into the Nether. I guess we're going into the Nether. It's going to be fun. For those of you who are here who haven't seen my Nether, yes, I spawned on a floating island of sorts that's only like 1 block deep of soul sand that is directly over a large lava lake, and all around me is more soul sand to get to anywhere where I can actually traverse anywhere. The bee doesn't like the Nether, and well, you'll see. And I think I shall leave this here. Probably, see, I have a crafting table there and a chest. I have done some work there, so it isn't totally dangerous, but it is still plenty dangerous. I've taken cobblestone and slabs over. I have lit up part of the soul sand valley after I bridged over to a larger section of land. And the last stream, I did go and I dug down to Y8 and started my tunnels so that I could get netherite. And I found one piece. Yeah, that was a thing. Let's see. What else do I need to take in there with me? I have my bow. Got that. I have a couple picks. They'll have to do. You know what? I might take that one as well, and I'll put it in the chest on the other side. That way, if something happens to the one I'm wearing, I have partial picks. They just have efficiency on them. Heavens, yeah, wait till you see it. Yeah, it's, yeah. I mean, even the roof above where I spawned in, for all the way around, pretty much as far as you could see, was all soul sand. I don't need a bed in there. But I do want to put the bed over by the portal, because last time when I came out of the portal, it was dark. And I had to deal with the consequences of darkness running across that whole section over there. And I got to about where my crosshairs are now on the other side of the mangrove trees, and was getting attacked by something, and I thought it was the skeleton that was in front of me. But it turns out it was one of those little ankle biters. He was nipping at my ankles. And just as I turned around and realized it was the ankle biter, I died to the adult zombie that was along with him. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think I've had... since I'm a very cautious player, I've only had 7 deaths, I think, in the, let's see, August, September, 3 months yeah, tomorrow, next day, it'll be 3 months that this world has existed. So, let's see, where do I want to put the bed? The safest place possible. It's close enough. I do have more stuff here. I don't know if I want to take... I got cobble in there. I am wearing the gold. Yes, indeed, I am. Okay. We'll get in there and we'll see what direction I will need. Come on, Dad. Portal. Okay, I'm in my safe place. And here, I'm going to crouch first, but I will show you what the one direction looks like. There's the lava lake down there. I guess there is some netherrack up there, but soul sand. There's usually skeletons sneaking around this corner to shoot at me. Yeah, it's all soul sand, janky. I'm going back in before the skeletons show up. Gold and fire resistance if you have it. If not, then enough food. Yeah, I've got the food. I leave myself a chest both sides of the portal because, again, I forget. Yep. That I have. Let's see, that one has that kind of stuff in it. This one has... oh yeah, the shield. I don't typically use a shield. Oh, I guess you can't just automatically put it up there. You have to physically put it there. So I haven't gotten used to the shield yet. But yes, my friends last week had me doing the shield. See, I got 23 torches. Yeah, we'll take the rest of them. What do we have here? We'll take a bunch of these. I don't know what I want. Do I want that for anything? Because there's nothing I can really make. Hello, Gary. Welcome to today's stream. I am on my Lost and Alone world, and I am venturing into the most scary place on Earth, the Nether. That can stay here. Oh, I thought I had a chest in here. I guess not. Let me make a chest or two to carry with me. I don't like leaving netherrack floating, and I don't like to destroy it, because sometimes it comes in handy. Like, who was it earlier? Hello, Sky. There you are. I almost missed your chat. I might be new here. Yeah, you might be, but I don't know. You might have been here once or twice before. And see, I got them working now. They weren't working until last week. Oh, it scares me. And to be honest, I'm not going to be a whole lot of really in the open kind of stuff here, but I do have my nether cords to find a stronghold. Oh gosh, oh, that seems so far away. I don't know which direction. Okay, yeah, it would be in that direction. It's not necessarily bad. Not the stronghold, I'm sorry. I'm looking in the wrong thing. At the fortress is at negative 245, so it would be that way, and 107. Oh, perfect. Okay. That it might not be, I might not actually have been all that far away from it after the last stream from here, other than being probably too low, because I'll have to go up. Forgot to drop that follow when was double parked last night, Sky. Yeah. Okay. I'm still going through my list of these things. Shout out to Scrub Lord XL. And we will get Sky on the list as well. I'm having to do some of my own stuff here at the moment. I have mods. I think I actually have like 5 mods. 2 are my kids, and neither one of them's working at the moment, of course. The other one's in, what's he doing? I don't know what he's doing. He's somewhere. I don't think he's even lurking. Let's see, Sky, where'd her name go? NS. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. As B stalls doing this whole nethery thing. Okay. Now, when I spawned in here, this area around the portal is pretty much all that was here. It's 1 layer deep. I replaced the soul sand with cobblestone and built walls and a roof, because there wasn't anything protecting me. And I already, here, let me open this up again once real quick. I'll go to this block this time. This side, yeah, this is what it spawned over. This was all soul sand. Yep, that's why. Whoa, yeah, I'm gonna end up in there yet. Yeah. Yeah, now you know why B doesn't like the Nether. Reasons. And that's just one of them. Go away. Yikes, exactly. Yeah, that's that side, and that side is pretty much the same. And yeah, and I built all this. I mean, there was some land there, but it's all soul sand and skeletons galore. And as it is, and I had to build this bridge. This is, again, just a 3-wide bridge crossing over. If I were to remove these blocks, it's all open space on either side. And you'll get a glimpse of that here very shortly. Yeah. I hate the Nether. Man, I hate the Nether. But there's a lot of the bone structures, the fossils out here. So can I make it through there? Ha! Got him. Don't you hit me. I don't know how to use this thing. I've never used it before. Well, I had it on last time, but I don't know how to use it. Oh, this is not fun. You'd think B was a beginner. I prefer 2 layers of floor. Yeah, it should have 2 layers of floor, trust me. Okay, how much more out here? Let's get my bow ready. Oh, good Lord. Go away. I have to cross that. This is all open down to the lava. It's like all this stuff is just, it was horrendous. I'm getting rid of you guys as much as I can. Because I don't have anything. Of course, I'm going to burn myself up first. I can't move fast on this stuff. I don't have anything. Okay. Stop hitting me. I have to go around here, and I know I should probably go pick those things up, but I'm not going to, because I have to go around here to get to the opening I made that's somewhere over here. But at least, well, I thought it was somewhere over here. Here it is. Okay, I made a little bit of a safe area here. Did I get him? I did not. He's armored. Oh, he died. Okay. I'll do it that way. But I went mining here. I did make myself a tunnel down. And yeah, let me do another one of those shout outs for the people on my list. And let's see. This was a little sketchy for me. It took me so long to get past that area. Dragon was here. She saw that, right? You saw that, how slow that was for me to go through this area. I'm gonna crouch. Put that there, that way I won't fall off. But yeah, soul sand everywhere. And I don't know, what is the upper level of lava? The actual, I guess I'm clearly not there yet. Because I imagine that's what I would need to be on for the fortress. Oh, I don't want to go out in the open. Let's see, what did I say the fortress was? 107. Oh, wow. Well, we may have to dig back up. because I need to go that direction. B is almost in tears, guys. If he doesn't like this, B is very slow at this nether stuff. Nope, that's not the direction I need to go. Yes, oh wait, yes it is, because I need to go to the negative 245. Gosh. Let's see, this does not need to be in my pocket. Or my hotbar, I should say. You got this. Thanks, Moon. That's not what I want there. I want this there. That can, yeah. Through Blackstone. Usually, also what I was explaining to people, that was the thing that I discovered. No, I do not want to be on Y7. I want to be on Y8. I usually do Y8 and then mine out as high up as I can reach when I'm mining for ancient debris. So, let's see. And we'll go over a little bit. So we'll get this back on track here. Okay. That was what I noticed when I watched my VOD as well. And we'll put this here. That helps my eyes. I don't know if that will help any for viewers. It doesn't do a whole lot when you're in the nether. I know that. Let's see. Well, I'm not going to do my normal counting stuff. I'm just going to hopefully... Oh, but also the other way I do it is I usually, when I'm mining for the ancient debris, I'll go down and then swing up and do it like that and run backwards as I'm doing it. That way if any lava falls, usually it's like here in this first section, but it goes down there and I don't have to be running from lava. And it's a slow way, I know, for some folks that have a tendency to do things fast, but I'm the bee. I might be called a bumblebee. You will be fine. Yes, I know. Yep, doing great. We're just here to keep you company. I appreciate you all being here keeping me company. Otherwise, I'd be talking to myself all the time. That'd be a little scary. I can get some of that stuff on the way back. Let's see. This stuff is just so hard on my eyes. Maybe that's why I don't like the nether too. It's just the textures here. Okay, we're going slow because if the lava does come, I don't have that one block underneath lower. Okay. You gonna come down here and pay me a visit? Uh-huh. Well, we'll fix that. I know you're probably sitting there thinking to yourself, that might have been a good way or a good place to cross over some of those blocks that you need to go distance-wise, but I don't know. The trouble I'm going to have is being this low and tunneling towards the coordinates that I need to be at, is I will then have to go up and I will probably hit lava going up. So there's that. And as Sky says, I think playstyles change when solo versus being with a group. You're right, they do. And no two people play exactly the same way. That is very true. That is very true. I couldn't tell you how many people I watch. And yeah. And yeah, there's lots of similarities often, and I know sometimes we often try to mimic those people that we enjoy watching. But you're right, people play their own game their own way. I have a feeling it's going to be in a soul sand valley as well, because soul sand just seems to be everywhere. Because it's only another 200 blocks, less than 200 blocks this direction. And it is a fortress, not a bastion. I've still never been to a bastion, I don't think. Sometimes I forget. It's like, there was one day I was talking about having never been to a trial chambers. I was in chat in someone's stream, and they were mining out a trial chamber. But yet at the same time I kept having almost these deja vu like memories of seeing and actually doing some of the things that they did. But it's like, I know I've never done it on any of my own worlds, so the only place I may have done it was on the family realm with my grandson, maybe. But my daughter said that she's not done them either, so she wasn't along. But again, it might have been just with my grandson. Let's see, use the shield bee. Yes, I do need to practice using the shield against those skeletons. Dragon, the old Nether texture was so much. Yes, I remember that. That's when I first started playing. I began with 1.8, and it was still before the Nether update. Sky, I think, okay, I read that one. I agree, take what works for you and leave the rest for someone else. Ajax, I found the smallest bastion ever the other day. It was like 9 by 9, so they can be small. Okay. And Dragon plays it peaceful. I just like exploring and building. And that works fine too. I mean, the first 9 months I played in peaceful. And for me, that was because I actually physically felt fear. It wasn't just a mental thing. It was in my gut. I felt fear every time I would load into Minecraft. And it's like, why? It's a game, as Ajax says. It's just a game. Is it because it's first person? And it's like, you really are doing all these things? Yeah, I've kind of wondered about that. And if I've missed any chat anywhere, I do apologize. It's when I'm doing something that to me is more on the scary side. At least I don't feel those gut physical sensations anymore. Let's try to get in a rhythm here where I can at least see 2 blocks ahead of my feet. I like that I'm getting quartz and blackstone. I like that blackstone block. I'm using that in the pixel art some that I'm doing on Sakura's Mystery. It's slow, but it's going. It's still the soul sand. Ugh. It just kind of gave me the creeps. Let's see, I wonder, did your grandson talk you into exploring a trial chamber in a creative game? It wasn't creative, I know that. Because I have this memory of, and See, I had an incident in January where I ended up in the hospital, and I don't know, I didn't think that was affecting any of my memory, but maybe it is. It wasn't a stroke. They called it a, what was it? Transient global amnesia. I had a confrontation with someone on the phone, and next thing I know, I'm in the hospital. It was a weird thing. And I had one other similar incident about 10 years ago when I'd gotten in a very heated, well, it was longer ago than that because my mom's been gone for going on 12 years. I was in a very heated argument with my mom once, sadly. Let's see, when I first started playing, I had to go mining with the sound off because the cave sounds used to scare me, really. Yeah, the newer cave sounds, and, well, yeah, and of course the Nether sounds. That was pre-bedrock. Yeah, my son started playing Minecraft in the 1.5 beta, obviously Java. And he's the one that gave me my first few lessons. I started playing, like I said, 1.8, but bedrock, because I can't do the WASD stuff on the keyboard. I was a secretarial clerical office help for my entire career, and I just can't transition to it. I've tried several times. Maybe not hard enough, but yeah, it's an issue for me. I started on Pocket Edition before it was Bedrock. But Pocket Edition is similar to Bedrock, right? It's basically the same mechanics. I've never done Pocket Edition, or even, is that the same as what you get on the phone? Okay. Yeah. Mine came on the Xbox One S, and that's what I first started. Dude, really? Oh, there you go. Just back up slowly. What am I doing here? Okay, you get close enough, he hits himself. They can't come through a 2x or a... I guess I'm still crouched. Let's try to fill that in. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Gotta protect myself. Okay, I think that's good. We're getting so close, though. I'll eat. Yes, I will eat. I will check my armor. It is low, I know, but it's got projectile and unbreaking on it, where I think the other piece has fire protection. Let's see. I was on Nintendo Switch Edition. Yeah, we don't have a Switch. I think that's what my daughter plays on most often. Dragon says, you see, I was going to be playing this game that long and didn't want to spend much money on it, but my kid wanted to play it. Got it. Yeah. See, when my son first started playing, and of course that was back, I don't know, however long ago it was, when he started playing, which again was the 1.5 beta. And he had created a server for himself and a couple of his friends, and they would play on it. And I remember being up in his room on his computer, looking over his shoulder while he was playing it one day, and I thought, what's so great about this game? It looks so boring. I mean, you're just running around this blocky world and digging blocks on occasion and placing them in places. What do you do? And that was kind of all I gathered from what he was doing. Yes, absolutely, Sky. Who could have guessed this silly block game would capture our hearts and imaginations? Well, I don't know if it's got my imagination. My imagination's pretty dead sometimes. Well, we're getting close to where the fortress should be. So I wonder if I should start trying to dig up. But of course, it's also... Is it that direction? Back that way. Some, because it's at 107. And I am probably going... Kitty, out of the way. I'm going to block myself in here. I need to take a quick break, and I will be back. Let's see, is that safe? That's safe. So yes, I'm going to mute, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So, oops, guess that's not the way out. That's not the way, that's the way out. Okay, and I might leave that there for the moment. But if I go this way, let's see, because I still have about 30 blocks to go that direction for the fortress, and I don't know where they take the cords from when they put it on chunk base. What part of the fortress? Is it like the closest edge? Is it somewhere in the middle? Yeah. Who could have guessed? Oh, blocking. Yeah, we read that before I took a short break. Kitty, go away. Did my kitty come in and keep you all company? Oh, you wouldn't have heard her anyway. I had it muted. Well, wonderful kitty just left kitty sand on my desk. Nice. Guess where she was? We had to put a second litter box in the upstairs bathroom because one of the two kitties has decided they need to use the bath mats as their personal private toilets. And that's not a good thing. Do you happen to have no, not even close. I don't have any of that stuff. One, I haven't been to a fortress. This is my first getting to a fortress. This is, again, Solo World. And don't you need nether wart to make any of the potions? I haven't made a whole lot of potions in my Minecraft life. Playing almost 7 years, and there's a whole lot of things I haven't done. It would be nice to have fire potions. Those the two potions that I had back at my, they were water breathing potions. I think I got those out of oh, there's one of those sounds. You can also get some by throwing gold at piglins. You know, in a Soul Sand Valley, I haven't seen any of them yet either. You get them from trade with bastion pigs. Ajax, no, it's bad enough I'm going to a fortress right now. Or I might be going to a fortress. I don't know, let's see, I need to get to 107, so I got about 100 blocks. Let's see, what is the depth of... yeah. What is the lava surface level in the Nether? Should I be looking upwards or working my way back up? This is just going to put me in the soul sand. This is not making the bee very happy at all. Is it really around 60? I thought it was lower than that. Every level is lava in the Nether. Well, that's a point, yeah. So maybe I should start digging up a little bit. This is going to be fun. Digging up in the Nether means potential for lava. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I don't like that. Go away. I guess I can pause a little bit every now and then and see if there's any lava dripping, and that way I know if I'm at least at the lake level, right? Let's see. One here. There. There. Oh, I heard something. That sounded like a pig. Was that a pig? No, it's a skeleton. What are you doing here? Oh, good grief. Seriously? Don't hit me. Oh, it was an Enderman. That's what I heard. It wasn't a pig. Oh, here I am. Hi, Trunga. Let's see. Every level's high. That we are all thinking along the same lines. I was about to mention trading. They show up in the regular nether waste as well. Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of nether waste yet. It's all soul sand. If you find some gold, save it in case you can throw some at them. Good day, Bee Silver Bee. What are you up to? I'm in the nether trying to find a fortress. I have the cords to it. I'm just now trying to dig back up to that level. Friendly neighborhood skeleton welcoming party. Yes, it was. Okay, I used to look it up, level 32 by the, oh, you looked it up and it's 32 according to the wiki. Those skeletons have a bone. Yes, they do. And let's see, I'm forgetting some of my stuffs here. Okay, we did scrub, we did moon. Shout out Kirgon, MC there. There's Kirgons, and then Sky is after that. I gotta remember to do this. Yeah. B is a chicken. B does not like the Nether one bit. Okay. Let's see if I can kind of do it this way a little bit. Work smarter, not harder. Something like that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll be backfilling a lot of this to make the stairways up. I just don't want to run into lava. Okay. Am I getting close? Probably not anywhere near close. Oh, there's stuff in my eyes. There we go. Okay, I can see again. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Kirgon was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here lurking or not, Trunga, but thank you for saying hello to him. Iron Knight, hello. Now I'm trying to remember. Knight, do you stream? I want to say you do. I'm trying to make sure I get in my shout-outs today because I completely forgot shout-outs yesterday. Let's see, who put that one there? And yes, I'm yeah, there's gold, but yeah. I'm expecting I will fully run into that lava lake. There's no hoglins, no piglins, none of that kind of stuff here. So I'm going to take the gold. Yeah, if I could have found a way to safely traverse this nether overland, it would have been a whole lot easier, a lot less time consuming, but it is what it is. And there. And there. So I'm hearing skeletons again. I'm not seeing any lava yet. It's hard on the eyes. Knight is a Farlander. Yeah, I remember the name. I just can, sometimes I can't remember the places because we've got Farlanders, we've got the was it RPG group, we've got Inicio, we've got Truly Bedrock, we've got the Dad Crafters, we've got and so many people are in many of those same communities. I think I at least in the chats, I'm running around in all of them. I probably missed one or two. Of course, then we have us, but right now I'm the only one that streams from Sakura. Cuban's busy with school and life stuffs that he's tending to. But he's getting the server prepared for our next season, which will be in January. And hopefully he'll start streaming again then. It'd be nice. Although he may take his streams to different directions and not even do Minecraft. I don't know. Well, we're almost at lava lake level. Right? We've got these good little things here. So I'm going to do that. Okay. We're good so far. It's great that you're in so many communities. Always wonderful to see you in chat. Thank you. I love seeing all my friends in chat too. BSB is a social hub. Now that I actually got logged back in, scrub. I'll be getting back to Sakura soon. Good. He is part of all communities. Pretty much, yeah. And that it's a great thing, but it can also be I don't want to say a bad thing, because bad is not the right word either. Yeah. Bad in the sense that I was saying a little earlier, as an example, yesterday, Blue Jay was streaming with Sky and Kirgon and Puggy. All four of them. They were all co-streaming in a hardcore world that Blue Jay opened up for. It's just the four of you, correct? And I had all four streams open. They were sharing chat, which is a pretty cool thing, by the way. But then there were other people I wanted to watch too. Moon was streaming, Jasmine was streaming, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, was it Dadcraft, I think, also started streaming at his normal time. So there's lots of people. And gosh, time is passing quickly. Oh, what am I doing? I'm doing that like I'm tunneling. No, I'm not tunneling. I'm going up. I need to get to the surface. And I'm afraid that if the if it's soul sand when I open up to the surface level, I'm not going to be real happy. But I have a fear that it is, because this direction is actually bringing me back towards my spawn platform. That direction, I think. What was that? I thought I saw something fall from the ceiling, but it wasn't lava. Oh, maybe it was from the torch down there all the way. You had tunnel vision, yeah. No kidding. Be is a pleasure for sure. Oh, thanks, Scrub. Oh yeah, I ran into you on the Blue Jay stream. Yeah. I forget if that was the very first place though, Trunga. I can't remember. Okay, going back. Iron Knight says he does, but hasn't for a while, and he's still working on it. Okay, and I think I can probably give Sky her shout out now. If I remember how to type. Hope it's not with a question mark. You tell this Nether has me a little bit rattled. Underbar NS. There you go. So all these people that I've shouted out are all wonderful, wonderful streamers. I love following every one of them. I will only give one disclaimer. Sometimes with some games, Crimson Moon is not family friendly. Pretty much he is on Minecraft, but the other games, and I think he even posts his channel as, hi Mickey, he posts his channel as R-rated, so just so you know. But they are all wonderful people. And wonderful streamers. In fact, Sky was very helpful this morning. I was watching her stream. She was answering questions about holoprint. She was building something. Oh, okay. Is this? I'm going to take that one out. Okay, we should be above the actual lava lake level, right? Right here on 32. That's what Dragon said? She looked it up. How are you today, Mickey? I'm sorry. I was focusing on something momentarily. Let's see. Well, now I wonder how high I'll have to go to get to the surface. It's okay. I've got, I need to get to, what did I say? Oh, have I already gotten there? I've already gotten there. 107. I've gone way beyond what I needed to this direction. All right, B. But I didn't reach the surface. So, you know what? We're going to do it from, take that out. If lava is truly at 32, then I'm going to go from 31 or 33, go back this direction, because on the X I need negative 245. And we'll see if we can't get to that fortress. If nothing else, at least we'll maybe hopefully get to the fortress today, because it's already almost 2 hours. Can't believe how fast today went. And in none of this digging was a single piece of ancient debris. And I know I'm a little high now for it, but we get a lot lower. Oh gosh. Thank you, Ajax. You scared me. The sound alert noise. Mickey says, doing all right, thanks to you. Yeah, other than being in the Nether, I'm doing fine. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. I don't know, journey's pretty scary here in the Nether, even in the tunnels sometimes. Okay, I had my water hydration. Okay, so we're getting there. Now, here's a question for those of you who have done a whole lot more Nether stuff than I have. Can the legs of the fortress, or the bases of the fortress, don't they usually reach to the lava level? So by going, it's okay, Ajax, by going on 33, I should, if this is actually, this should find it. See, but it says 107, so I might be about 50 blocks too far this way. I swear I saw something there. Maybe it was, I don't know. Okay, B is thinking. So B is here on 33, which should be above the lava lake level. But, see, something keeps falling from there. What's falling from there? If I back up a little. That's weird. Sorry, was trying to startle you. Was or wasn't. I know you probably weren't, but it did. I haven't gotten used to my alert sounds yet. They do. Now I forgot what that question was. Oh, the fortress legs reaching down, or the walls reaching down to lava level. I don't know if they go into the lava lake itself, but it would make sense. Yeah, it would. Yeah, I've just started using that holoprint and have liked it a lot. Yeah, Sky was saying really good things about it. She liked it too. If you bring gravel with you, you can make a safe space. Yeah. I've had that mentioned to me even before by maybe, I don't know if it was you or it was probably Ajax. Ajax knows all these tricks too. And I do have a little bit of gravel. Actually, okay, I don't have to put a... No, what I was thinking here is because this, let's see, this direction takes me back. I need to be on 171, or no, not 107. So I should have turned. Oh, you think you're going to sneak up on me? Yeah, that's where I should probably be using those, I'll bring stairs back eventually. It's not entirely safe. How janky do I want to make this? Okay. Misfit Mutts. Hi, B. Hello? What was that? That was follower. Okay, so okay, Misfit Mutts followed. Thank you very much for the follow and welcome to my solo world. Where did you find me from, may I ask? Just curious. Let's see, Ajax, I try to let the stream do as they want and not too much backsetting. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Trunga might be asking a bit, but ladders might also. Yep, that's been another suggestion. I don't have them with me today, though. Be good to come back out of a hole if you're going under the lava. Well, if I'm going under the lava, yeah, but if I have to go through the lava, then that's where I have the problem. But yeah, if I'm using the I don't know, tower method and then digging down through the center. Muck stream. Who's Muck? Did I miss? I wasn't rated, was I? No. Oh. Welcome on in. Congrats on the follower goal. Yeah, that makes 110. It's like, gosh, I never expected that so soon. But, you know, I've been streaming 2 months, but I think in part that's because I've been in so many chat communities for so many years. People have known my name, and when they find out that I'm streaming, all of a sudden they show up. It's been crazy. Anyway, let's see. I could turn and go. Or I could turn here. Well, I should come across. I'll just turn here, and if I have to fix the jankiness later, I can do it. I'll just keep going. I'm trying to find that silly, almost said spawner. Indeed, I am trying to find a spawner, but I just want to find the fortress before stream ends. I have to finish cooking dinner, but want to say hi quick and drop a follow. Okay, well, thank you. It's still a little mystery for me. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that's where I saw you, but I could be wrong too. I watch a lot of streamers. Yeah, that's my problem too. I appreciate you coming, and I stream usually Thursdays at around 4 to 4:30 starting time, and that's from a server that I'm on. And then I stream here from my solo world on Fridays, usually around 2 o'clock my time, and I'm on the Pacific Coast time, so if that helps people's. I know some of you are as much as 3 and 4 hours difference, so I know for you guys it's getting a little later in the day and the evening. And now I'm hanging out with her. Oh yes, Sky's hanging out with me. I hung out with Sky this morning, and now she's hanging out with me now. And I appreciate it very much. Ajax is a server mate on Sakura, and he has been one of my biggest cheerleaders, and here pretty much every stream, I think, almost. Where did I say I'm going to? 2:45. Well, guys, this is yes or no. I'm not seeing a fortress. The Z is 10. Oh wait, maybe I hadn't gone far enough. Is B doing the wrong thing? 107. Okay. How did I confuse myself? We'll leave this here. I'm going to get all turned around in here making all these tunnels, and I'm going to get lost in my own place. 107. I did mess up, didn't I? No, hang on. Okay. I need negative 245 on the X, so that's this way. Okay, let's get rid of these hot spots here, so that I can stand here. 245. Okay, and then I need 107. Okay, I was going the wrong way. Okie dokie. We'll get there yet. Adventures with B. That's what we're doing. Have I mentioned I'm directionally challenged? Yes, negative 245. And it's a crossing Nether fortress. Crossing. I didn't know the Nether fortresses had different names. This better not be a bastion and I wrote it down wrong. You're doing great, B. Thanks for keeping me company. What are you doing today, Scrub? Have I asked you that? Gosh. See, B has derpy streams. We do all the silly stuff here. You know, my daughter had been telling me that I need to stream pretty much since I first started playing Minecraft. And I just, no, I can't do that. That's for people that know what they're doing. And, you know, I'd come up with a million excuses, and then the nerves said, no, you can't do this. But she used to think I was really funny. I don't know if I am or not. I might be. My derpiness is definitely kind of a funny thing. Let's see, Trunga. Let's go back. Keep it going back here. Mickey says, hello, Scrub. Wolf's Ajax says, so the pillars may be on outside of cords then. Trunga, Nether fortresses are quite big structures. Yeah, I've been to them before. I've just never dug through to one of them. I found them on the surface in worlds that aren't on hard difficulty. Nether fortress is quite big. Yeah, and you're not direction. Yes, I am. I'm entertaining. I appreciate that sentiment. Scrub, I was responding to some messages this morning. Then this afternoon I helped my dad work on some things out back. And then this evening I played some Fortnite with a friend. Good. You know, I've just never been able to get into Fortnite. Not even back when Cuban was streaming it. And you were playing, I think you played several games with Cuban when he played Fortnite. And White Ice played with him a lot. And Scrub says, what have you been up to today? What have I been up to? Well, I was rewatching my VOD from yesterday. And I'm here, of course, obviously, which you already know. And I was watching Sky this morning. And I had, while I had was lurking in a couple other streams at the same time, but I was actively watching Sky. And oh, oh, of course. Oh, they're in copper. I forgot that was a thing already. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, I played with him a few times. I mostly just play Fortnite for the quests or for the social aspect. The only part of Fortnite that I ever got into was the Lego Fortnite. I played that for, I don't know, a couple months and then gave up on it. Dragon says, my kid begged me to play Fortnite, and I hid so well I got third place. Not a single kill. See, I don't know, my brain just doesn't wrap around those types of games for some reason. I don't know what it is. You know, I watched, being Cuban's moderator, I watched him every time he played it on stream. I could never grasp everything about it. GG Dragon, haha, you still got third place. Not my cup of tea. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't. Guys, no. Go away. I don't like you. So if I stay crouched, does that keep my shield in place? Is that a good thing? I guess. Can I still use my bow? I can't. Well, I can, I guess. I don't understand the shield mechanics. If I try to go down there, I'm going to get slaughtered by a gazillion of these guys. I think that sounded like he died. Oh, merciful heavens. I need to be able to see what's around me down here. Oh, there's some copper armor down there. Is it crowded? I don't have room in my protecting myself for a moment. I have a chest that I will put right there for now. I'll move it in a minute. I want to get I'll have my bow ready. Any more spawning? That's what I thought. This stuff really deceives my eyes. Got all the armors. Keep going. Well, I don't see a Nether fortress yet. And what did I say? Oh, let me find my spot back up here. Can't get up here. I'll even do that. What did I say? 245, 107. So 107 is that way? Is that correct? No, that's the 245. 107 is keep going forward. Okay. I'm bridging across. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Flame, hello kitty. I can't pay attention to you right now. I'm busy. Yes, thank you, Ajax. Why does this have to be a horror game? This was not supposed to be a horror game. This is supposed to be a kid's game. I know it. Hi, kitty. I'm busy. My hands are full with my controller. Oh, that wasn't the one I needed to put it on anyway. That one is. Fine. Do it this way. At least to there. Oh. Soul sand. Yeah, that's what I think is it's gonna... Wouldn't that be funny if it's like within bridging distance of my portal spawn and I've taken this whole long way around? Ajax, well, my kid plays horror games now, so yeah. Oops. This is going to open up most likely. Yep. Oh, there it is. Yep. Yep. There it is, folks. Nope. Nope. That's a big nope. More than spicy. Absolutely horrendous. I mean, the only way would be bridging across to one of the big pillars, getting ladders, as was suggested. Oh, definitely not for this stream, because I'm already over my 2 hours. So guys, yeah. It's going to have to be a future one. I won't promise even that it will be the next one. But at least we found it. We know where it is. And we know the difficulties ahead of me. But look at that. It's like soul sand everywhere. The whole ceiling. Everywhere that you can see. And there's striders, sure. Next week then. Next week what we'll do is we'll at least find the stronghold. Well done. And with that, well, hello, little strider. No, you just stay here. You'll get cold. Look away. No, you don't want to come up here. Stay down there where it's warm. I do know that about you guys. There. Stay down there. All right. Well, we found it. Let's take care of a few little loose ends here. Let's see. And we'll head back to base. Let's see. What I think I will do is put this chest here. Yeah, nothing can get up there. I can put all the nether rack in there that won't fit in my pocket to take back. Hang on, I do have my axe. That's why I kept it. I'll have to, some stuff I'll probably do off stream is repair my tools. Let's see. We'll take back. Okay, we'll leave that here. And we shall head back to base. Keep this engaged. Was this? I gotta remember how to get out of here. Told you I'd get myself lost. Yeah, this was the way. And I can always bounce, 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 bounce. Yeah, I'll have to fix all that. Keep my torch handy. Thanks for the stream, B. It's been a blast. I'm not gone yet. It'll take me a few minutes to get back to base and stuff, but yeah, if you want to leave now, that's perfectly fine, and it's okay. I'll have to look and see who I can raid out to once I get back to the village trading hall. I guess maybe the soul sand drops kind of some funny little sandy stuff. I gotta head for drive. Good catching you on stream. Okay, be safe. Likely. Yeah, more likely to spawn wither skelly then. Yeah. Well, I guess wither skellies aren't horrible. I know they're... I can at least put up sissy bars. I know how to do that. I've done that when I was with my daughter and the grandkids in a fortress. So I have done fortresses before. Yeah, this way. Oh, yeah. Wait. This isn't how I got... No, come on, B. How'd you get directionally challenged, lost? Oh, good Lord. I am really a mess. How did I do that? Okay, let me close this off. Because that's not the direction I need to go. There. Okay. No, I'm still here. My stream was just being a bit... Oh, are you streaming at the moment? Or are you talking, watching stream? It was being spotty. You know, I never think to look at any of those things. It's like I'm looking at bit rate. What's good and what's bad with bit rate? On my end, it's showing all red all the way to the right. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I know nothing about that kind of stuff. And I haven't even been paying attention to when you guys have or have not had ads. There's something counting down for about 2.5 minutes, so maybe there's an ad coming up again. It's above where I have pre-roll off. It says 2:15. Yeah. I did make this. Gosh, my brain is just, it's like, I almost forgot that I had put the cobblestone in there. Okay, that's not the direction I want to go. Yes, it is. That goes out. Okay. I was on the edge of the internet range, so it was disconnecting and then reconnecting. Okay. It was on your end. Okay, watching my stream. Okay. Okay. Now we have the mad dash back to... So far it's safe. Oh, to get a pair of soul speed. That would be so nice. No, come on, I hit that back last time. Just let me get back to my safe place. We're almost there. Yeah, probably what I need to do, since it's probably going to be forever till I get soul speed, is I can at least, and that's why I took these and of course didn't do it, I could put these down and start making at least a path that I can run along a lot faster. You scared it into despawning. Win. I'll take it. Goodness gracious. Okay, yeah, let me get out of here. Let's see, what can I put back in here? I can put these things, cat out of my way. Put these things back. The rest of this I'll take back to the overworld. Oh, I could make a fish farm, right? Okay. Let's see, let's eat before I do this, because if I go back in the dark, even though I put my bed there, and I can sleep in it, maybe, if I'm lucky, and there aren't mobs right outside the portal. Oh, yay, it's daylight. I could take my bed back. Oh, I can't. Yes, I can. I've got one space left. Okay, that's my travel bed. Oh, gosh. Yeah, from the last stream, I did a clip of my death. So that's on my YouTube channel. It was, what, right about, somewhere right about in here. Oh, right in here, yeah. My heels were getting nipped at while I was fighting a skeleton in front of me, and I killed the skeleton. I turned around, and it was a baby zombie and his daddy. And by then, my hearts, I guess, I hadn't even looked at them, were close enough that I died. And all the time I'm saying, what's hitting me? What do you have? There's those funny looking new dyes. About the only thing I'd want is maybe the dark oak logs, I think. Let's see. Okay, let's get back up here, and then we'll look and we'll see who can raid out to. Up my stairs. Let's see. Golden Hawk MC raided with a party of 30. Welcome in, Golden Hawk, and thank you for the raid. I was almost getting ready to raid out myself, but I can hold off for a few minutes. I just returned from the Nether, and what is it you were up to today? There's my Nether portal out there that I just got back from. Haha, well then, raided by the Hawkers. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna that for just a second. Let's see. We'll give you a shout out. I think I still need to shout out Mickey too. But we'll get Golden Hawk. No, who was the raider? Golden Hawk is the raider. Okay. Golden Hawk raider. Golden Hawk underbar MC. Okay. There you go. This is my solo world. I'm B Silver B. I'm not familiar with your name, but welcome, and welcome to all your people. If you have to raid and run, obviously that's understandable. We all have been there and will be there. But this is my, I think I said already, my solo world. There isn't a lot in it. It's only been alive for just under 3 months, or right at 3 months. I progressed slowly, and today I was in the Nether looking for a fortress. I was finding the fortress by digging. My spawn, let's see, shall be running, but happy to come by. You seem like a nice person when I was checking for someone. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. Please come back. I stream on Thursdays at 4 o'clock, usually Pacific time, or on Fridays at 2 o'clock, also Pacific time. Hi, Phoenix. How you doing? And anyway, the Nether Fortress, I'm not going to go back in today. My Nether spawn is in a soul sand in biome. I'll put it biome. I won't even say it's a valley, because the original spawn was on a little kind of floaty 1 block deep island, and all around in every direction you can see, including the ceiling, is soul sand. And the little island was hovering over the top of a lava lake. Mind you, the lava lake is at 32. My little island is somewhere around 63 or more above the lava lake. So I had to build the bridge, and I had to make the island itself safe because there were skeletons spawning everywhere. And last week I had gone in and begun digging a stairwell down to Y8 so I could start doing some netherite mining. But netherite mining was not what I did today. I'm also looking towards hitting the end in the coming weeks. And for the end, of course, you need the blaze rods to make the Eye of Ender. So that was the goal today, was to find the fortress, and I did have the cords for it. We did find it just a few minutes ago, and it's situated out in a lava lake. Probably the same lava lake my little spawning area is hovered over. So in order to get to the Nether Fortress, I will have to be bridging across the lava lake. Oh, thank you. Thank you for getting that shout out for Mickey. And then using ladders to climb up one of the very tall looking pillars to access the fortress. So I think next time when I go in, I will probably not be wearing my good armor or taking anything good with me, really. Because it's, yeah, a very dangerous place for the bee. The bee doesn't like danger. There's a lot of firsts that bee is doing here. Bee's been playing for a long time, but bee has not done a lot of things. So anyway, we will find who I can raid out to now that I'm back home and can take a breath. And we'll likely see you all, or some of you at least, hopefully, next week. Thank you, Misfits followed earlier. We had the shout outs. We got all those taken care of, I think, just in time. Let's see, who else followed? Golden Hawk raided, so thank you for bringing all your people over. And please feel free to come back and bringing all your people see my stuff next time. And let's see, raid. Let me see if I can do that other type raid that always, where is it? Let's see, there's the raid thing. So who's out there? It's showing me people that I don't usually follow. Does it give you the options? List view? No. Grid view? No. Sort by for you. What if I want the people I follow? Typically, they're usually my first choice. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll close that. I'll go to my laptop and see who's there. That way I can see. Let's see. Eric is live. My puppy Taylor is live. Trying to look for people I usually follow consistently. You know, no, what's he playing? Is he playing Minecraft? Yeah. I can't even say it. Darth Rogue. I haven't watched him a lot, but isn't he part of Farlands as well, or some of those? I know he's in one of the communities I watch. I'm just not sure which one. Why don't we do Darth Rogue 77. Okay, that's who we're going to. Is it capitalized? Yes. /raid. DARTH. Eric is streaming Farlands. I think I raided Kirgon last week, or Combi. I think I forget. I know I've rated Eric 2 or 3 times, so I want to try someone new this time, but excellent. Ziri Star. I've seen Ziri's name. I'm not real familiar with them. Do you guys at all know Darth Rogue? Because I know that somebody has rated into him, I believe, before, or he's at least in someone's chats. And I thought it was Farlands, but it might not be. So I'm happy to raid whomever. Why don't we go... Sky is... I don't follow Ziri. Is Ziri streaming Minecraft? You said is... oh, from Cathadora's... Okay. It's Xeri though, right? Yeah. Ziri Star. Well, let's go to Ziri. Are they fairly new at streaming too, or not? I really know nothing about their streaming stuffs. We'll go there. We'll take our chances. I trust Sky. Okay. Here we go. I sent it to the raid. Well, it's going raid. It hasn't given me the raid now button. And I still want to know, how do you immediately get to the person you're raiding's channel? Because I never get there till minutes later. We'll do raid now. There it goes. Bye, everyone. Thank you all for being here.